We did it! We did it! We did a ton of it! Which is to say, I left the game running for quite a while, and I've come back to find. Well, I did touch it a couple times, but we leveled up a lot of things. Yeah, in the end, I put it on meditative insight specifically to get that last bit because I saw it was close. Anyway, we did strength, we got the alchemy from patience, and we got magic. So let's begin with the most important one, enhanced alchemy. Okay, show me what this has done. Oh, well, look at this. Craftsman's elixir. Oh. Oh, interesting. What? It uses how much health? That's more health than I have, you know. That could be a problem. But greatly increases crafting capabilities. Okay. Herb gathering capabilities. Well, that's a big deal, but I don't have that kind of energy. Can I get away with not needing that? Oh my gosh, knowledge. Alright. Alchemy. This one's important. Oh, this one needs my money. Weird. So, if I were to just kinda, you know. Uh-huh. See, I don't have those kind of resources. I do have the money. Interesting. The mana one's running too, but not the crafting one. I might not have the necessary potions. No, I don't. I wasn't quite expecting. All right, well, anyway, this is gonna wall us a little bit, but we'll make what we can. Social campaign efficiency. Tell me more. Yeah, the event hall. A 02? I guess that's a nice bonus to my social. Um, Well, that's interesting. We're gonna have to do some more work to get stuff out of that, but that's okay. One of them makes our herb gathering more effective. So next time we go gathering herbs, we'll do alchemy, and then our herb gathering will become more effective, and we'll get even more. Let's see. Elemental oh no, I don't have this. Wait, this doesn't cost money. Pooh. Eh. I thought I'll just wait on that one. Oh, what about this Arcane Sanctum? Bit spendy. Magic Library and Magical Globe, but I don't have any space. Where am I gonna put them? What do they do? Oh no, it needs enchanted paper. Alright, well, that stuff's a pain. Everything else is easy to come by. Artifact scroll efficiency. Expedition XP rate. I like this one. I like this one quite a bit. Yes, I think I do want this. So you said my artifact scrolls? Scrolls. I don't have any scrolls. Am I misunderstanding? Artifact scroll accessories? You mean accessories over here? No, I do have a scroll. I have a couple of scrolls. Do you mean these? Why do you say artifact, though? Because artifacts... I don't understand. I don't get it. But there's an easy way to test. Alright, let me see. Scroll of Wisdom. 2.412. Right? 6.59. Alright, simple. Okay. 2.798. 7? Okay, yeah, it did affect the scrolls. Okay. So, accelerated learning. Mental energy. Knowledge generation. I don't really see why. This one's a scroll. Okay, alright. Well, that's something. What else is scroll? Are you a scroll? You're not a scroll. You're a maps. Look, I'm not all that impressed with this particular structure. The magic globe sounds more interesting to me. Let's see. So, Expedition XP is currently the same as everything else, right? Gathering is got the highest, but... Actually, no, they're all the same. Alright, 208. Now, if I go over here... and I buy a couple magical globes, and then I go back to actions. Looks the same to me. Nothing changed. Nothing's changed. So, it must be over here that something changed. Are those leveling faster? It's gotta be, right? What else could it be? Huh. Well, I need to wait for this to fill out so I can find out what this does. Man, I need more space. I need to build more things. Anyway, here's a couple more of this. Where to go next? I don't know. Let's try the northern quadrant. That tends to be more magical. Mana regen might be good. I mean, they're all good, but... yeah, the stuff related to mental actions. Spiritual learning rate. Quite a bit could be done to our spiritual learning rate. Improving overall learning rate would be good. I need more levels. I need more everything. I feel like we're coming towards where I'm gonna need to push, push towards gathering again to try to make the new potions. I think that's the direction I'm gonna end up going soon. Because I'm pretty sure I can't push any further on the stats here. So, seems very likely I'll need to respec into gathering again. Hmm. Hmm. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Good luck with the patience. I don't think you're going to get to advanced training. Archmage Consultant does sound nice, doesn't it? Legendary compensation. Hmm. Hmm. Eh. Alright, anyway. Okay, so it's been a little bit. Um, yeah, it's been a little bit. Let's see. Let's see what all happened while I've been letting it run. Thankfully, I set it to do everything. But yeah, anyway. Alright. You got the flu last week, so you weren't feeling well. Even your alchemy skills couldn't help you recover before your scheduled open yoga classes. So during the yoga session, you decided to give your body a little help by carefully using magic. However, while performing the next asana, you sneezed while casting the spell. You collapsed to the ground like a sack of potatoes, while your students uncontrollably soared into the sky and began levitating. Well, why the heck did you cast a spell that targeted your students as well as yourself? It was already deep night when you removed the last student from the roof of the house, who had gotten his pants caught on the gutter under the roof and was helplessly hanging in the air, shouting all the curses he'd ever heard. Seems like it won't be safe for you to appear in the street anytime soon. Why does anyone attend your classes ever? With incidents like that? Ah, geez. We have some more. But let's take a moment. I gained 10 levels. Well, I don't know. Let's purchase these. Those are good. Let's see. Why not buy those? Yeah, keep going. Alright, let's see. Routine learning ability. Yeah, I'll spend the rest on this. Cool. Alright, a little bit here, a little bit there. We have probably unlocked a few things, and it looks like we're kind of close to unlocking a couple more. I don't suppose any of those things happen to be... No, not new things to do. But that's okay. I'll do a little coal mining for a second. Interestingly stable. I am out of money, however. So, make a little smidgen of cash here. Alright, let's have a look at the new stuff. Shop. There is advanced training and elemental resonance, which I can afford now. Couldn't afford that before. In my inventory, there's supposedly new things. Well, there are new things. The new elixirs, we made a few. Okay, let's see. For property, we have new accessories. The Earth and Air Resonator. So, hold on a second. We have a critical shortage of territory. Okay. Okay, there we go. 20 levels of Earth Resonation. That's so much better. Oh my gosh, that is so much better. Might as well get our air resonation up as well. All right. And with the air, well, that's going to boost all kinds of things. But I'm very excited about this increased property, because my gosh, could we make use of that? What should we buy? I don't really need these anymore, do I? I don't think I do. I'll leave them alone for the moment. Do we want to go into growing crops? Do we want to, hmm, hmm. Let's buy some magic globes and some magical libraries. I kind of want to buy some regular libraries as well. They're pretty expensive, but I can afford them. So maybe just a handful. Okay, that's as far as I can go on that. That's still pretty good though. We got a whole bunch of those. Let's see. I'm going to restore the Zen desks. And I'm going to restore the ink stations. I'm going to leave this and these alone for now. For now. Let's have a look over here. Okay, currently no effect. Let's see that again. Oh, look! We just got 34 times crafting speed. Elemental magic efficiency? Well, that might have a little impact on how much wood we generate, I think. Just a little. Herbs gathered. Holy shit. No, eat them. Eat them all. Use them as a sauce and put it on all your food. Well, it's not 34, but it's more than good enough. We need to do herb gathering again. That's crazy. Social campaign bonus. 6x. Yeah, that's nice. We've been running scholarly outreach for a while, apparently. Um, we might have to look at the courses now. You never did these charity concerts. Do those for a little while, and we'll focus. Yeah. My gosh. So, lots of things just changed. Um, hmm. I suppose what we should probably do is gather herbs. Yeah, I think that should be our next big thing. So we currently have a list that should provide us with a little of everything. Unless I messed up on something or something new appeared, but I don't think so. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make herbalist drying racks. Okay, I need a lot of these. I mean a lot. You know how we just bought a bunch of stuff? I think we're about to unbuy a bunch of stuff. Oh, did I get some artifacts, by the way? Well, we tried. Uh, yeah. I guess you've been running the ancient library? Barely. Not really all that much. Alright, what we need is we need to go to our magic and we need to turn, not you, was this on? Was this running the whole time? Oh, okay, well, never mind then. Let's see, 6 billion, almost 7, only 4.8. How's this one? Okay, it's not even in the running. Magical engineering? No, it really isn't. This is the way to make cash. Alright, let's turn the speed up. Well, not yet. Let's think for a second. We want advanced training. Okay. Advanced training. We want to look at our courses. Crafting optimization. Crafting materials discount. Yes! Yes! All the yes. Both of these. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. Next, we want to focus on our property. What do we give up? Hmm. All right. I need the dry storage back. I just bought them, though. I can't give those up. All right. We need dry storage. Was there a way to increase our dry storage? I don't remember. Anyway, let's turn the smelters off. Hmm. 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 Boy, tough calls. We're gonna have to get rid of a lot of things. Alright, metal grinder, metal vise. Yeah, the paper cutting stand. Alright, guys. For more of this. It's not enough. We need more. We need way more. We need so many more. Hmm. Alright, let me see. What can I part with next? Well, geez, I don't want to give up anything. You know, I just got like 100+ space and I was so happy, and now I immediately realize, man, it's not enough. It's not nearly enough still. All right, well, anyway, social training, all right, let's dump all of these, or at least a bunch of them. Come back here. Okay. Oh shit, we're out of coins. Oh, have we hit the end? Oh, I might have been overzealous. That's okay. We can go a little further. Now, my mana regen's pretty good these days, so I think I can afford to do that. No problems, actually. I should probably increase a bunch of my spells. Like this one. Hmm. Oh, we're not even using plantations. Definitely want more wind. Definitely want more earth. We should be getting quite a boost on that count from that one thing we picked up. Oh no, my mental energy is all used up. Would that be because of this course here? Yep, it is. Well, this is helping, sort of. Kind of. Okay. I could buy more land. I want more land. Alright, I'll buy more land. I shouldn't, but I did. I could do it again, too. All right. We're going to produce some money. We're going to use it to increase the herbalist drying racks, and then we're going to go herb gathering. How are the herbs? Not great. At the moment, they're not great. But give me a second. Let's just take a peek at what kind of gathering we're doing. Now, some real XP now. Ho ho ho! It'd still take 20 hours to level up. But that's okay. Alright. Gathering. Wait a minute. Turn this on. Let's see, that's physical training. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Yeah, I know. I've gone too far. I've gone too far! Let's say I turn this one off. And I turned this one down. Oh, I'm going to be fiddling with this for a bit, aren't I? I'm not sure what the prices are on these. I could go through and fine tune it, but I'm just looking to make a positive number and call it good. I'm sure I have a lot of coal by now. Okay, you good? Still no good? You sure? You sure about that? Alright, I'll turn this down one more. How about that? Still no good. Man, really? Are we still outside of... Alright, I'll turn this down one step. How's that? Positive flow. There we go. Okay, now all I wanted to know is... We're still using the olive air as quickly as we can make it. Same with the golden algae and the ember leaf. Even as we're running about doing things, it's not enough yet to offset our consumption. Man, even with all I just did to turn off production, we're still using a lot. The resource drain is crazy. I feel like one of these things we didn't make any of yet. Oh well. Yeah. Red, yellow, purple, green. We've never made an alchemist's elixir. For that we need a mental and insight potion. Looks like we should have both of those. Is it the knowledge? No, we got knowledge. Why can't we make this? Is something else using the potion? Something else is using the insight potion. They're all using the insight potion. Ah, that's a good reason why. And the golden algae is the sticking point. Ah. Where can I find golden algae? Here's some. Here's one. Alright, you're now specifically gathering golden algae. Oh, even when you're all in on it, you're not good enough. What if I was carefully gathering? Is it helping? Feels a little bit like it's helping, but we're not getting any of this stuff, so I don't know. Golden algae. Even going all in on it, I can't make enough of it to satisfy the needs of my new tier of potion. How interesting. Hmm. Well, mental energy instantly refills. Click. Drains away super quick. Huh. Alright. Well. Hmm. I guess we leave it like this for now. Um, I could make a few more herb drying racks, but not a lot. I could buy some of these. Hmm. The rate at which we're accumulating stuff is so much faster now. It's kind of crazy. This isn't even. Yeah, I mean, it's expensive, but it's not that expensive. Hmm. I'll finally buy these. Look, they're not going to do much of anything. They really aren't. Unless I decide to buy all the wells and water pumps and everything, the plantations are basically negligible. But it's cheap and there's no reason not to. Anyway, we need to upgrade these more. Um, Probably some of this can be upgraded, though I'd have to pick around and think about it. This one, though, in particular, is important right now. Yes. Gather more. More gather equal more better. Golden algae. It all comes down to golden algae. What if I temporarily locked you to... I don't know. How about you just make spirit potions? And I'm going to lock it there. Okay, now the golden algae is being 100% redirected to ink. Now, if I go back to property furniture and I put the ink maker stations back into play, I don't know about all the other stuff, but at least the ink maker stations will be here. Okay, now let's see, let's go to here. If I keep by, oh, well, actually, you know what? We're stuck anyway. Whatever. That increased the rate at which we gather herbs again. But it's not enough. It's never enough. All right, let me say I turn the ink off. Okay, the ink is off. Now it's just kind of accumulating. We go over to the alchemist and we say, er, yes, I want everything crafting again. Again, this one's not running. All right, let's have a look. Behold, the alchemist's potion. Well, our alchemy effort has been multiplied. And if we can, through these courses, increase the amount of stuff we craft, is that really a 61% discount? No, 61% efficiency due to mental energy. Okay, anyway. Yeah, anyway, we'll let that run. I don't think there's a whole lot else for me to do. Sadly, even though I had not paid attention to the game for a while there, though, quite a while. I mean, I'm close, but I'm not that close. Hmm. We got some huge bonuses in some areas, but yeah, I guess I'll just leave it running, gathering materials for a while. See how it goes. Hmm. If nothing else, these courses will build up. If nothing else. All right then. Very good. I suppose there's one other thing I could do. If we run the Herbalist's Fair instead of the charity concert, that'll give us a 75% boost to our herb gathering, which uh, it's something. It's something. Still don't know whether I should be gathering or careful gathering. I tried it back and forth, and honestly, I feel like gathering should be the better one. All right, and as for hmm, I need a place that drops golden algae and aloe vera. That's what I need. I'm gonna go looking for one. All right, so some time has passed. Um, let's see, what level ups do we want? I think I should take some routine learning ability because, it seems good. Courses, general training. Well, hey, look, routine learning speed. Perhaps I'll reach over here, grab a little more. Okay, now, aside from that, we have gained a couple of unlocks, and we've made a lot of potions. First of all, I have advanced machinery. And second, I have advanced cartography that allow me to have a higher max map level. Both of these are interesting. Okay, I'm going to turn this one off and turn this one on. And we're going to gather monies while we explore some of the other things. Alright, first up, Diplomat's Elixir. I have a lot. So, let's call it 6.12 becomes okay, well, it's something, okay? And they're all going to kind of go like this, all right? To varying degrees, they're going to make us better. So 33x, just did it not move at all, or whatever? Anyway, we make a bunch of stuff. Cool. Let's see. Herbs gathering, that's a good one. So I'm not entirely sure that I really need advanced cartography. I don't know exactly what I need, but I was kind of hoping it would have been an expedition thing, which it's apparently not. But whatever. So we go through all of these. Drink all the potions, get all the buffs. Be nice if it displayed like your total potion buffs, just like up here somewhere while you're doing this. Maybe it is displayed somewhere and I just don't know where to look. Could always be that way. Okay, let's see. Perseverance potions. Okay. And finally, strength. Okay. So, in theory, we are very, very strong. Very, very strong. Oh, looks like we've got all the stuff here. All right, advanced machinery. Oh, wow, we make a lot of money very quickly. I don't know that I'm really all that excited to make more maps. We only have 3 unlocks left that are visible. We might be running out of game. We might be at the end of everything. A coal refinery. Coal consumption discount. Machinery. Automatic ore mine for producing iron ore. Automatic clay mine for producing clay. But do I really need automated mines? I mean, the answer in any other game would be, oh, hell yeah. But in this one, I don't know. Will it produce enough to be worth it? I have to make coal. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced. Oh, well, that's the limit. I don't know that that's really going to help, as I said. I just don't know. But what I do know is, if I turn this on, all of these should start leveling like crazy. And why shouldn't they? We'll level them all up, and then we'll do some magic engineering as well. Because I might as well. We have a few more things to read, and honestly, I'm surprised this game hasn't gotten a bunch of patches increasing its size while I've been doing this. I was kind of expecting a bunch of that sort of stuff. So over here you can see we've made so much stuff. Even if I did decide to go crazy here and just make map fragments like never before, it doesn't hardly even register as a cost. I mean, really now. So if I were to go to the world and be like, I kind of feel like generating a map. How high could I go? I could make any map I could currently make. But I'd need more money to make more. But again, what's the point? I guess I should? Yeah, go ahead. I mean, it's gonna make more, right? But so what? I like not fully explored. How did I... Oh, I think it's because I'm not gathering right now. Yes, I am. I am gathering right now. Well, then why isn't it exploring? Why can't I remember how to explore? I wanted to just run place to place. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, that tile's explored. Go to the next one. Um, please? I don't remember how. It should be obvious. Okay, that's what it was. Add all highlight. Yes, that's how it did it. Okay, I remember now. Cool. Create. Pick. Okay, there you go. So now it's going to go through every single tile here and explore all of them. Yes. And the results will be... oh, more herbs. What's the point of the plantations when herb gathering is so much stronger than it? That's why I questioned the machinery. I don't know. Alright. Meanwhile, over here, how far do you think we can go? I'm going to put 10 in each for a start. That didn't seem to cost all that much. Yeah. It's not running very well, is it? Let's do another 10. It really has been a while, hasn't it? Okay, that's the limit. That's as far as it goes. Still, that should have been a good amount of space. And 5. Alright, next up we've got... Let's go to artifacts. There shouldn't be anything here to do. There really isn't. Alright, let's go to I now have 143 space. What do we want? Let's get that hydraulic press. Let's get the smelter. I'm no longer going to have it built to specific purposes. I'm just going to kind of generalize now. The lumber mill? Sure, why wouldn't I? Oh yeah, at the workshop. That's probably plenty, you know. Oh shit, that's plenty. Yeah, cut it out. Make paper. Do we have enough wood? It'll last a little while. Okay, let me see. Back to property. What else do we want? What else do we want? Could I have a second event hall, please? Please? Yeah, I'll make 5 of these. Libraries. I might want a bunch of these, though. The increased just general learning rate? We're not going to do the plantations, though. I'm going to continue ignoring them. Alright, let's see. The air resonator. This should impact our learning speed by a lot. The earth resonator. We're not going to get very far with this because, yeah, not a lot of earth. Still, that's 5 more levels, meaning, holy crap, do we have space? That's good, we need space. Alright, steel hammer. Steel amulet. Obsidian amulet. I don't think we made obsidian, did we? I guess we did. Let's make some of these. Yeah. My gosh, I could just keep going. Yeah, I did let this run a while, didn't I? And with the herb gathering stuff, I had tons and tons of materials for things like inks. Let's see, accelerated study scrolls. Yes, I'd love to accelerate my studies. How about that? I still have so much resources, it's crazy. Okay, what is this mage's notes? Oh, the mana, that's the problem there. What about sage's notes? Knowledge. Let's go up here to, oh, no, can't make these. Mana again. Alright. I'm going to turn this off. We're not using it right now anyway. Okay, as soon as that turns over, we should start having mana. 2, 1. Theoretically, the game was at ×4 speed. It's just running badly. It's because my PCs weren't doing other stuff. Okay. Might be able to purchase more land. It might be a good idea. Okay, let me see. Sage's notes. So the mage's notes, we kind of hit a dead end. Same with the scroll of wisdom. Just not enough mana for all of that. 1.8 is my max. Okay, maybe I could do a whole bunch. I'll just have to be patient. In the meantime, how much iron do I have? A lot. You know, maybe I should have waited until I did this to do the cartographer thing. Okay, as that was a lot of iron, but believe it or not, I could keep going. What, another 10 then? Sure. This is what happens when we leave the game running for weeks. I'm not sure how long it's been. It's been a while. Alright, the mana cap has been... What do you think the mana cap's gonna look like now? Yeah, it's pretty good now. Yeah, that's a massive boost. I actually have a lot of obsidian stars. Did I really make a bunch of obsidian stars? Okay, this is going to take a while. A lot of waiting for things and stuff. Enchanted paper seems to be a shortage. Certain things I never did, apparently. But a lot of things, holy crap, can they be boosted? So I'm going to spend a while boosting these things, and then we'll come back and see how far I went. Let's see, this one needs knowledge again. Knowledge. That's going to keep slowing us down, tripping us up. Well, anyway. I bet the results are going to be pretty crazy. Particularly when it comes to areas like how much my coin max is after all of this. Because I've got a lot of wood. A very large amount of wood. Oh, that... Oh, well, that, Forget I was bragging about my wood. I'm... Turns out I'm quite poor, actually. Forget I said anything. Oh, dear. Well, I upgraded things. I could push it a little bit further, but... I went through my furniture. I still have some space left. Not enough clay or wooden beams. That's fine. Anyway, I've got space left over for the first time ever. I could go for wells and water pumps, but I don't see the point. No, I think, I think we're done with the game, honestly. 2 of these are just jobs, and this says automated paper mill and brickworks, and it's like, well, I think, I think, I think we're done until some update comes along. I'm gonna set it to all the things that give me stat ups and look at it. I suppose I don't need the mining or clay mining, really. Do I? Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm getting rid of them. Be gone. Be gone. Save. That should be good, right? Ah, there's clay mining still. Why is there still clay mining? I thought I got rid of it. Okay, hold on. Did I get rid of the wrong thing? Something else gone dark that shouldn't be? Not that I can tell. So anyway, in theory, it's gaining all the stats, but I mean, even after all that time and all those upgrades, those ridiculous amount of upgrades, not really, it's not really moving the needle much, is it? I think we just ran out of game, man. I think that's it. Um, it's like, yeah, the only thing I've gained in terms of stuff really is that I have higher maps. It's like, okay, I could gather more herbs. I could make more potions. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're done with this game. But let's read all the things what came up. All right, how many did we not read? I'm not sure. Where did we leave off? I think we read this one. Yeah, yeah. The Clean City disaster. Yeah, we think we read that one. I'm sure we read this one, right? Yeah, we did. The sneezing catastrophe. I'm sure we did that one. Whoops. What about the magical dumbbell disaster? Today you decided to see if your old light dumbbells would still be of use. So you decided to experiment and cast the spell to increase their weight. You tried to lift them to make sure the magic worked. You took a dumbbell in your hand and felt an unbearable burning in your hand. You screamed from unbearable pain and dropped the dumbbell on your foot. Your shoe caught fire. You rushed the nearby stream with screams and curses. After thoroughly cursing, you climbed out of the stream and tried to cool the dumbbell, but every bucket of water poured on it just sizzled and evaporated. Your home has a heater now. Finally, disappointed and injured, you went to apply burn ointment. Closer to evening, when you saw the dumbbell wasn't cooling down, you had a brilliant idea. Now you don't need to go for firewood to refuel your stove. You have a free heater. Yes, that's right. I called it. Let's see what got. The cabbage rain disaster. After sitting on a couch eating cabbage salad when a concerned neighbor came to visit, you poured him tea, generously served salad, and double portion of pies. Over tea, the neighbor complained about the terrible zucchini harvest. Everything had dried up. Indeed, there was a terrible heat outside, and not a drop of rain had fallen for weeks. You were just taking a spoonful of cabbage salad when an idea struck you. You instantly, without chewing properly, jumped to your feet and tried to shout out an incantation to create local rain. However, attempting to read this incantation with a full mouth played a cruel joke on you, and you choked. The frightened neighbor remembered everything he had ever learned in first aid courses. Finally, after an half an hour of coughing and torment, after it was probably the 20th glass of water and the third heart attack in the frightened neighbor, you finally came to your senses. Sighing with relief, you and your neighbor went outside and saw something incredible. Cabbage rain! That could cause some damage. Excited and beside yourself with happiness, the neighbor, without thinking, ran to collect free delicacies for his cow, Marquise. However, the cabbage rain quickly brought the neighbor to his senses. After receiving several treats directly to the head, he quickly ran back to you under the roof. While you were remembering the incantation to stop the rain, cabbage was everywhere. And what was especially terrible, it completely crushed your harvest and the neighbor's harvest. Realizing the scale of the catastrophe, you and your neighbor almost burst into tears, and only the cow was contentedly crunching cabbage leaves, enjoying the buffet. News about unlimited cabbage quickly spread through the settlement, so by evening your yards were clean. Now you're jokingly called the Cabbage Lord, and the neighbor's Marquis greets you like a faithful, grateful dog at every meeting, licking you from head to toe. The cow loves me. Well, it was all worth it in the end, wasn't it? That's what it was really about. All this time. Okay, but anyway. Yep. Yep. There were 4 unlocks. These are 3 of them. These 2, that's the paper mill and brickworks, are these 2 here, paper mill and brickworks. So we got everything. Just jobs that make you get money faster, and I never really used the factory. By the time I got the it's just, yeah, I had fun with it. Never quite maxed everything out. I could reset and respec, but we're done. It's over. So until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.